All right, guys, I'm out here for the second ride with the ESKUTE. And guess what? We're actually going to be able to do something today and drive around a little bit because it's like 55 degrees. I think it's really where I'm at. I think it's 53. But anyway, so it's actually 20 degrees warmer than it was the other day. When I took it out for the first ride, it was 32. 32, and man, I froze to death. And that's why I only rode for a couple of minutes. Anyway, so I wanted to, remember I was talking about them brakes on here. You know, I don't know what kind of brakes these are. They're some kind of drum brake. Wow, I don't know if I've actually seen brakes like this before. If this is some kind of new design or something, I don't know. But anyway, they're fantastic. Wow. There's no disc there, so it's some kind of internal thing there. So yeah, very impressive. Okay, so let's go for a ride. I don't even need to wear gloves right now. We'll try to go for a few miles at least to get some brake in on it. Really has a nice throttle, man. Really gets up to that speed really quickly. Really nice. Now it's a little windy out here, but wow, these brakes. But at least it's not cold, you know. So, you know, I can tough it out here, okay? I guess the school's closed today. There's probably going to be a lot of stuff closed today. It's Christmas Eve, by the way. I was going to come out and fly the drones a little bit, but I think it's a little bit too windy for that. This thing steers like a dream, man. I'm telling you guys, this thing is really nice. Man. Hats off to these ESKUTEs. These ESKUTE people. You know, we want to thank them for sending this out to me. Here's the graveyard. The scrap of graveyard. Wow, a lot of junk over there. Let's see what's happening over at Popeyes. I think they're open. Maybe. Let's go check it out. Now, I still don't have the cruise control turned on, by the way. There are some people working today, as you can see. when I adjust this thing, it moved. I didn't tighten it up enough. Like I said, there are some people actually working today. I'm gonna start here, and I'm going to kick off here and see how long it takes me to get to the 18 miles an hour, the top speed here. Ten seconds. Okay, so it took 10 seconds to get to the 18 miles an hour. Okay, so Popeyes is already jamming. Oh boy, give me one of them noodles, Popeye. Okay, so everybody's kicking on a chicken sandwich already. This joker here wants to get in the line. This place is packed up here, God. It's all these last minute people at the dollar store. Getting all the presents for the people they hate. They don't get the presents at the dollar store for people they like. They get the presents at the dollar store for the people they don't like. Yeah.
Hey, neighbor?
So, people are out doing stuff. Oh, this is great scooter riding weather. I might dig out a couple of my other ones. I'm thinking about selling the Wide Wheel Pro, so maybe I'll go take that for a last ride. I got an offer on that, so I might be selling that thing. So as you see, they're lined up like hell to get into Starbucks. So they'll sit here forever, and in their cars, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just still out in the street waiting to get in because they're lazy pieces of crap who won't get out of their car and go in the door. You know, I don't sit in these lines like that. I just get out of the damn car and walk in. But, you know, they're lazy. All right. Yeah, this thing rides like a dream, guys. I mean, the handling on this thing is spectacular. Steering, real nice. The brakes are great. Wow. The speed is good. We got to get a range test going on this thing to see what kind of battery life you're going to get. Okay, so I guess everything over here is open. Now I do notice that whenever I hit the brake, I hear something from the back. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't know, is it cutting the motor, or I don't know. I hear some kind of noise, like a click, or like a little thunk or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Very nice, very nice. So on this app right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it shows you on there the trip that you're on up there in the corner, and then the total mileage that you have on the scooter. So hey, yeah, cool. I'm digging that. Wow. Okay, 2.7 miles. Okay, I wonder how accurate that is. Let me turn the app on to see what this says. .5. Okay. So yeah, we're cruising. We're going, man. We're gonna keep going here for a while. Get this second ride in the books. So far, I don't have any complaints.
Stop at the ball.
You know what one thing I like about this thing so far, it doesn't have any of that creaking. Now, you know, of course there's some rattle. So all scooters rattle that have solid tires, okay? You're never gonna be able to, you know, get rid of all the rattling. There's always gonna be some rattle. But the creaking is what drives me nuts. That creaking, it sounds like, you know, when the stem's rocking and you hear that creaking. Yeah, that's what I hate. This one doesn't seem to do that, but it might do that after it runs for a while, and then you'll have to get in there and tighten that bolt up in there, like I did with the I think it was the Highboy S2 Pro. So if you have a Highboy S2 Pro and it does that, Ginger on Wheels has a good video about how to adjust that screw in there to remedy that squeaking. I could have made a video, but why? I didn't want to bother. He has one, so you only need one out there. You only need one video to get rid of the squeaking. You go between these buildings, you get trapped in this like wind tunnel. I'm stopping here for a second, guys. I'd like to know what that noise is that I hear. Nothing is loose back here, I can tell you that. Huh. I have no idea what that is. It's just like a little, I don't know, it might be the motor cutting out. Might be some kind of motor overload or switch or something in there that's cutting the motor whenever you hit the brake. So it just like makes this little thunk. Like, you have to ride it. I mean, it's barely noticeable. It's not like it's some big deal, but I'm just wondering what it is, that's all. It seems like it's coming from the back here somewhere. But yeah, I got no complaints on this thing. Wow. This thing's fantastic. Let's see what we got so far. 3.9 miles. And I haven't lost a bar yet. So that's a good sign. Because from what I am reading from the ESKUTE people, this thing gets really good mileage. So we're going to be finding that out. as soon as I can get over to the trail. I'm going to try to get over there tomorrow. Christmas Day, I'll go take a ride on the trail if it's weather permitting. You know, weather permitting, we'll do that. As long as it's, you know, as long as it's like, what is it today right now, 52 or something? As long as it's like 45 or so, I'll go over to the trail. If it's below 40, I won't. I mean, even if it's just 40, I'll do it. Because I did one last year. You just got to make sure you have some gloves and wear one of these face diapers, because these actually make a big difference. These masks that everybody hates wearing, including me, they work pretty well out here in the cold. When you're riding in cold, put one of these masks on. It really makes a big difference, man. It really keeps you warm. So it's actually good for that. Yeah, that has to be something cutting that motor. That's what I think. I think it's something cutting that motor. Because it doesn't do that if you let off. If you just let off of the throttle, it doesn't make that noise. So the motor is actually still active then. It's not being cut. But when you hit the brake, the motor cuts, I think. Seems to take these little inclines no problem. You know, these hills. People coming in to wash their car. I just wait for it to rain. Yeah, this thing steers real nice, guys, real nice. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Head on back. Maybe take the other one out for a ride. This thing has really, really nice grips on it too. They're fatter. They just feel real nice. The wind is getting a little squirrely out here. Let's see what I got in mileage. 5.4 miles. Okay, so I'll be heading back now. So it won't go faster even though I'm going down this hill. The motor will hold the speed back. So it won't let you go more than the 18.6 or 19 or whatever it is. Hey, Darnell. Have a nice...
Here to bring that out, huh?
Oh, yeah. You know it's a little bit nice today, right? Have a nice Christmas, man. Alrighty, we're back at the homestead. All right, so yeah, it rides great, man. This thing is fantastic. Gonna get it on the trails and let's get going here. All right, guys, have a nice day.